You're listening to a pre-recorded broadcast on gshradio.com.
Hello, and welcome to the Esme Russell Show. Today I will be shining the spotlight on local, national, and global hot topics. So sit back, relax. Okay, friends, it's showtime. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Esme Russell Show. I'm pulling down these sleeves. See, these sleeves are supposed to go, my shoulder is supposed to go like this, but...
Some shoulder action.
Yeah, it's a shoulder action, but if they're going to slide up. As I'm talking, these things are going to slide up. Welcome to the Esme Russell Show. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
You're doing good. This is Flying Brian. Let me shut off my phone because pretty soon people start calling me. They always call me when I'm on the air.
Yeah, I find that too. They call you at the most awkward moments.
Yes. So we're here today on the show. We got a lot to talk about today.
Yeah.
Today I have a list of things that I'm going to be talking about.
She had a list prepared before I even got
here. Yeah, well, there's a lot going on in the news, and some of it, most of it, is bordering. I would name this show things that are absolutely absurd and crazy. Things that are absolutely absurd and crazy. So things that I just don't, the ending not so much, but the beginning is like crazy stuff. So big on the news right now is the raid on Area 51. Now, I am a huge fan of sci-fi. And if you're on my Facebook, you know that I post a lot of photos that about Lost in Space, which was actually the TV show that inspired my fascination with sci-fi. I've even met actors that have been on the show. In fact, I'm friends with several of them. I'm friends with Billy Mooney, and who played Will Robinson, and I'm also friends with June Lockhart, who played Maureen Robinson. And when he was alive, I was friends with Bob May, who played the robot until he passed away. And I keep in touch with these people. I've actually talked to them. So when I say that I'm friends with them, I actually am friends with them. So, and they know me. They know who I am. So sci-fi and alien abduction and aliens visiting this planet have always been something that I've been fascinated with. And I think most people, there's very few people that aren't at least interested in it. Like some people maybe don't study up on it, but if you start talking to somebody about it, people are very fascinated by it.
Yeah.
So Area 51 has always been a huge mystery. There have been movies about it. I know that the movie with Independence Day revolved around Area 51, and it's always been said that aliens are housed there.
I believe District 9 too, if you ever seen that one. Yeah.
Aliens are housed in supposedly aliens are housed in Area 51, which is in Nevada. It's out in the middle of nowhere. It's a very mysterious base. There isn't a lot of known about it. The people that work there come in and out. They're sworn to secrecy. In fact, if you ask somebody, do you work at the Area 51 base, they're required to say no. They're not even allowed to say that they work there. So it's a government facility. So, so this guy on Facebook, he started a Facebook thing where he said, we're going to storm the base on September the 20th between 3 o'clock in the morning and 6 a.m. And who's in it with me? Well, so far he's got 1 million people. 1 million people have said they're going to meet him down there on September the 20th between 3 in the morning and 6 a.m. And what they're going to do is they're going to take 1 million people, they're going to storm the base and force them to reveal whatever, you can't fight 1 million people if they all move in on the base. So they're saying, we're going to storm this base. So some things that you need to know about Area 51. The primary base is not visual to the public. In other words, when you see the Area 51 from the air, if you could photograph it, which you cannot, you can't even fly over it, but let's say that you could, you wouldn't see the base. The base is not there. The base is underground. Okay? So you would have to be able to get underground through steel and cement and, a massive security system, I'm sure. It's a government facility. Now, what's there, really nobody knows, but it's been said for...
It's New Mexico. All of that is desert.
They've said they've said forever that that's where they house the aliens, that the government has housed them there, that not even presidents are allowed to go into Area 51. This is how secretive it is. So, and you definitely don't want to take Donald Trump there with her big-ass mouth. She'll reveal everything that's there. We'll know if there's aliens for sure, because he can't keep a secret if his life depended on it.
No.
No. So you can't get to the base, but the base is very, very secure, and they've already the people from Area 51 have already said, the military has already said that they will defend it with the full force of the military.
Yeah.
That if you attempt to go in there, if you can get past the security fences and the security, if you can even get near what is visible on the outside, they will fire on you.
So they need to plan this out. This is like more of a heist than
So the guy that originally started the Facebook page is now saying it's a joke. But there's a lot of people that are taking it serious.
Yeah. I mean, as a sci-fi fan right now, are you at least one bit curious what is going on?
I wouldn't go near that base if you paid me $1 million.
But out of curiosity, are you curious about
I am curious, but I know for a fact. I don't know a lot of things for a fact, but I know for a fact that there is absolutely no way to get into that base.
Well, I can believe that, yeah.
I don't care if 10 million showed up. There is absolutely not the primary base. Mm-hmm. Remember, what you're seeing on the outside is not the primary base. Oh, yeah. That's just the base we had to have for show, for vehicles coming in and out or whatever. The real base is under the ground. There is no way you're getting down there. Yeah, there is no way.
It's like I used to live in D.C. and the CIA rumoredly was underground in McLean, Virginia. Yeah. And it's like, okay, you can never get into it because unless you have clearance.
You're not getting in it. Yeah. So it is fascinating, and we know that something is there when you have a base that's so secret. You know, for a long time, it wasn't until about maybe 10 years ago, maybe less than that, they wouldn't even admit that the base was there. If you asked anybody in the military, even if you went into the towns on the outskirts of the base and said, is that Area 51? No, it's not. So it's never been fully admitted that it's there. It's not on a map.
Yeah.
It's not on a map. It's not mapped out. But now they are saying, yes, the base is there, but that's not the full base. So it's a really dumb idea to try to storm that. I'm just telling you, I wouldn't do it. I would be very, very scared. I would be very, very hesitant to do something so dumb. But
are you also a believer that there is life out there?
I do believe that we're not the only life on this planet.
And that they've made contact with our planet.
I do believe that as well. I think that there's enough evidence just from ancient alien visitation. You can see it in walls and hieroglyphics and the Egyptians. I mean, we could be here for hours having this conversation. Right. So this whole conversation is an entire show.
Well, yeah. It's fascinating.
It's a whole show.
But
but I do believe that we've been busy. I don't believe that we're the only life. I don't know if it's life as we know it. I don't know what they look like. I'm not even sure that they're from another planet. Sometimes I wonder if it's maybe an altered universe. I mean, Einstein believed in alternate universes, so what is to say that there isn't? But it's possible that what we perceive as alien from another planet is really alien, but not alien the way we know alien. Do you know, or the way we've been told to understand it? But whatever is there, you ain't gonna see it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna tell you right now. I don't. It's big enough of a secret. It's important enough that the government is willing to keep it a secret, and they've kept it a secret for a long time.
Right.
Because there are no tours of that base, there are no photographs of the base. There's nothing. There is nothing about the base. All we know now, we do know strangely enough, just like I said, just recently, just in the last maybe the last decade, they started to go, well, yeah, the base is there, and that's all we're going to tell you.
Yeah.
And what they've said that they do there is that they invent experimental craft.
Well,
one of the things that makes me think that the base does exist, that there's something more there, is because, you know, our technology has leaped forward very fast.
Yeah.
You know, we were on this planet, you know, human beings for over 5,000 years just living and functioning, and we were playing with rocks and sticks. And in the last 100 years, we've leaped forward faster than we ever have in any point in history. Where did this technology come from? Did we just get it all of a sudden? Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
So I'm always thinking that it's a good possibility that alien technology is part of the computer age, the cell phones.
Yeah.
You know, some of the technology that we see today could have been an assist from entities unknown to us. You know, I'm just imagining. I don't know, but
yeah, I mean
it won't be like Star Trek.
No.
But don't attempt to go there, because I'm telling you, you ain't getting in that base. I don't know much. I don't know many things, but I do know that.
Well, coming on to this, we have a couple of listeners. We have Aubrey Nicole. We have Eric Urkel. Mike Wilson just came on.
Hi, Aubrey. How are you doing?
Hey, Aubrey. Conundrum, I should say.
Why Conundrum? I know. I named her Conundrum. She was named after a sci-fi show.
Yeah, that's what she just said.
Yeah, Conundrum was named after a TV show at the time that was called 7 Days. And the guy was a time traveler. And when he would travel back in time in order to prove that it was him and that he was on the mission, he would say, "Code Conundrum." And the scientists would know that it meant he had time traveled.
I'm glad she put that. She said, "I'm named after a sci-fi addiction."
A sci-fi TV show the TV show was called 7 Days.
Oh.
Because the transporter would only travel him back 7 days. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Yeah, so that's how she became Conundrum, which I love the name.
Oh yeah,
because conundrum means something that is very complicated and you can't resolve it, and it could go this way or that way. You know what I mean? It's complicated. Yeah.
Mustafa said after you said people are storming Area 51, he said, "Oh Lord, I got a job to go to."
I know, it's ridiculous. It does sound ridiculous.
Yeah.
It does sound ridiculous, but I'm telling you, people are crazy enough to do it, and you can't get in that base. I'm telling you, somebody's going to end up getting shot.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
If that's real.
If they can even get past the security system. I don't know if they have, like, electrical fence, landmines. Have you ever stepped on that desert? I don't know what's out there.
Right, yeah.
You know, when people start blowing up as they're walking towards that base, don't say you weren't warned. Because there's signs everywhere that says, "Enter at your own risk." This is a government facility. It tells you right there. Couldn't they have landmines, Victor? Is that possible?
Oh, yeah.
They could have landmines. I mean, they're telling you, do not enter. There's barbed wire fence everywhere. Do not go there.
Well, right.
So anyway, we got more to talk about. Wait till I tell you about these meth gators. Y'all gonna believe. I know you think it's a joke. This commercial break is brought to you in part by Vet with a Heart Veterinary House Call Practice. Vet with Heart Veterinary House Call Practice of St. Petersburg. Gentle, professional, affordable, in-home veterinary care for your best friend, wellness, vaccinations, hospice care, home care, euthanasia, and more. Home euthanasia especially. You know they're LGBTQ friendly when you can see them on rainbow411.com, your source for businesses, articles, and events. Vet with Heart Veterinary House Call Practice. That's beautiful, because that way your pet can die at home.
She's awesome.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, sometimes that's the best way. Anyway, when we get back, we're going to talk about meth gators. That's right, meth gators. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up? This is David Hernandez from Season 7 of American Idol, and you are listening to GSHradio.com.
GSH Radio.
So we're back. So we've already talked about the aliens. This show is the show of the weird and the bizarre today.
I know. Where are the rumors?
Rumors.
Yeah.
Well, the raid on Area 51 is not a rumor. The guy actually said it. He's kind of backpedaling it and saying, "I was just joking." But He's got a date. If you're joking, the only thing I don't understand about the raid on Area 51 is why would you want to raid a base, a military base, at 3 o'clock in the morning? Wouldn't you want to do that in the daylight?
Yeah, but probably because they won't see you coming. But
from 3 to 6 a.m., they want to stormtroop the entire base with a And so far, they got 1 million people say they're going to show up.
Yeah,